Let's play Redactle number 71. Before I get started, I just want to look at the info and show that it is a random article chosen from Wikipedia's 10,000 so-called vital articles. I'm not really sure. I think if I had created Redactle, I would curate it, to use a fancy word, and ensure that the article that would be offered each day would be something that most people would know. But anyway, that explains why sometimes we get these very technical articles. And I wonder if scientific categories might be overrepresented among the 10,000. The other thing I haven't done is go to settings. I can hide guesses with 0 hits. I don't want to do that. I want to see which ones are not there. But I'm going to check the box to attempt to automatically pluralize and singularize guesses. There is a warning that this will not always work, but we will give this a go and see if that helps me. So let's close that. Our article today has a single word in the title. 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. Then there is in parentheses, a hyphenated word in italics, and then what I suppose is a language with a translation or the original language of this word, which seems to be a single character, and that could be the name in Japanese or Chinese characters. And then there's more information in the parentheses. Is the something of the something of, and then a 3-word hyphenated phrase. And then another 3-word, which is different hyphenated phrase. Interesting. Then in the next paragraph, we have 3 characters followed by a period. Not sure what that could be. More 3 hyphenated. Oh, there's looks like a 5-word hyphenated phrase. Something about the past. So a lot of information here. More hyphenated phrases. Wow, I've never seen so many hyphens. And then this is interesting. The something something was whatever point something, and then in parentheses, something point something else during a something. Very intriguing. So I have absolutely no clue what this subject is, but I think it could be fun. Ooh, it looks like we have maybe some kind of table here as opposed to a bullet list. I'm just going to keep going down for a bit and look for any unredacted words. I'm not seeing anything too exciting. You may sometimes see an unredacted word that is capitalized. Sorry about that. I should have had my phone on mute. Okay, opposite, outside, something. Interesting. Could this be geographical? Or is it outside a specific area, so it's more conceptual? And then we're down to, looks like, references perhaps, sources. All right, I really don't know where to begin, so I'm going to start with the word first. And here we see the automatic pluralization actually did something. We have firsts is among these something firsts in, Not sure what that could be. Let's try main. 22 mains. Well, let me go and look at our first. It was first seen. No. No scene or scenes. So this pluralization may not be a good thing to do because every guess I'm making is going to be scored twice. And so that could affect my accuracy rating. But I'll leave it on for now and just maybe a lesson learned to turn it off for next time. But let's go back to looking at our first, the singular. Let's try one, and that's okay to have plural ones. There actually is one ones. How about its? Because of its something, something hyphenated as a by the end of the something century. Well, start with the 20th. Again, we see it was tried to be pluralized. Oh, I didn't notice they did pluralize century correctly. So let's try 19th. Okay, how about 18th? Okay. Could this be by the end of the 18th century about half? Yes, about half the, and it also correctly pluralized halves, but there are none. Let's try population. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, so this is in that table. Since the, I'm guessing, beginning of the 20th century, could it be growth? No. Because of its something something as a about half the population, could it be suffered? No. So we do seem to be talking about people. So let's try people. Okay. Gonna try independence. Oh, dang it. And now if you mistype, as I often do, you get penalized because it tries to pluralize that. We do have 3 independences. I'm wondering if it could be maybe colonized. No, maybe Great Britain. Okay, now we do have 2 grades. Let's look at the other independence. Usually gained. Yeah, and I'm actually going to turn off that pluralization because it's bugging me now. Gained their independence and the something something from, well, let's try some countries. Germany, one Germany, France, okay. Belgium, one Belgium. Okay, but a lot of France. So what could this be? So France is in the second paragraph, but not the first. This must be as well as one of. Could it be largest? There are largest. Is the biggest. Yeah, so let's look at our one Belgium. Oh yeah, we did that. All right. France. Da 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 da. In France as well as one of. As a result, I guess. Yeah. As the result of a something. Could it be a disease, perhaps? No. Let's try industry. One industry. For 5 letters and industry. So not farming, commerce, trade and industry, maybe? There we go. I've still got it, if I ever had it in the first place. The something was as the main. Oh. I'm going to look up treaty. Could be a trade treaty or a peace treaty. Well, let's look up peace. War. 6 wars. During the something war. Could it be the Second World? No, Second Trojan War? Oh, Punic, maybe. Yes, the Second Punic War. Remembering back to my schoolboy days learning Latin. And so then that's going to be BC, I guess. Yeah. So this history goes very far back. And presumably we're talking about somewhere, maybe not in Europe, but it could be Africa. Didn't they go, yeah, North Africa? Yes. So let's, where in North Africa could it be? Egypt? One Egypt. Okay, in that list where we had Belgium as well, I think. And there's our Germany. Let me go back up to the top, see what we're dealing with. These hyphenated phrases, have we gotten any of them by chance? Any words just popped up accidentally? We did first and second, so let's try third. The third largest city. Okay. Third largest something in France. Let's try east. To the east. Well, let's try west. The something something to the northwest of the city at somewhere on the, could that be river? No, there is one river. Okay, in the very first paragraph. So it wasn't Egypt. How about Tunisia, Libya, Morocco, 7 Moroccos, Algeria, of course. The 5 countries on the north coast of Africa, I remember Matle, Matle, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Egypt. But this place, maybe it's not a country. But let's start looking at let's look at our Libya first. Again, it's in that list. Okay, the North, I guess, African countries. Didn't we do countries already? Yeah. No, we didn't. Okay. But the North African something with something France. After its invasion or seizure by the something in the whatever century. Let's try AD. Following the wars. Mid, during the something century, the city, whatever. Something of its population during the Great, I'm thinking famine. No. Battle. Siege. No, we are getting, let's see. Mid is probably all going to be mid-century and mid some specific century. Siege. Lost its independence, I suppose. Let's try Greek. Something was regarded, maybe? No, was known. It's too long for known, I think. As the Greek something of something. By Greek something. The city-state, maybe? The city-state something with the, again, someone during the Second Punic War. Carthage. Okay. I was hoping we would get a lot more Carthages. Carthaginian. No Carthaginians, assuming I spelled that correctly. Okay, what words have I not looked at that might help us? The something main something. The main something of the city. Has the main something for trade. What could that be? Not partner or target the main, source the main. Let's try Roman, 7 Romans with the Roman Empire. Okay. What cities are there in North Africa? Alexandria. Only one Alexandria, and of course it's down in our bullet list. Let's try some other common words. All, yeah, all over the world. New, any, many, most, other, another, together, might, may, must, oh, have, had, people, oh, I did people, are, were. Okay, let's take a look at the first paragraph and see if that shook anything out. Oh, near the mouth of the river, I guess. Well, it's not the Nile River. Niger. I wonder if its inhabitants are called. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry, of course, we're talking about a city in France, and it's not that big, because it's less than 1 million. The second most populous, no, second most over a something, together with its, I guess, its suburbs and satellites or whatever, the something something over had a population of. So, okay, it reaches over 1 million when you include. So what could this long named city be? The second most something city in France. Founded around whatever BC by Greek traders? No. Greek migrants? So why is it founded by Greek anything if it's a city in France? Well, I just I was trying to think of French cities, and Marseille came to mind. Okay. So that's frustrating. I wonder if one of the middle words is en. Yeah, well, further on. en Provence. Okay. Isn't there AIX? Yeah. Aix en Provence. Um, so what is this phrase in parentheses after the name of this? I presume it's a place. Something in something as Marseille. Well, did we try French? No. So French, and then yeah, we saw that before where a translation, I think because it has special characters, gets removed. So I don't think it's a single character name in French. The French, well, could it be the capital? Okay, and capital of the Provence, something. I'm guessing we also have Sir in some place name, only one. In something Sir, and then a short river name, I guess. Is the something of the French? Well, I guess province. No, let's try maritime. Is the second most, oh, I did populous, but maybe populated. There we go. In some year. So, what cities in France could have been founded by Greek travelers or the something East, North Africa, oh, Middle East, I suppose? Yeah. So I presume that's talking about immigration to the city. The city was named something capital of whatever. Oh, cultural. We had this before, I remember. No, oh, just culture, I think European capital of culture. Okay, in some year in European capital of, do they have a capital of sport? Uh-huh. At the Something World Cup. So not Marseille, but it must be close to. I'm very confused. So, what are the other administrative areas in France known as what's smaller than a province, I suppose, but bigger than an arrondissement? Um, Let me just double check it is 10 characters. Oh no, it's only 9. I put in Marseille with an S, but isn't it also known as Marseille without an S? There we go. Locally, okay. And Occitan, what is Occitan? The prefecture of the French, oh, department, I should have known that. Bouches du Rhône, okay, situated in the historical province of Provence. The Gulf of Lyon. and its inhabitants are called Marseillais. So I actually had Marseille back on 117. Took me another 17 to actually get it. Greek settlers founded it. Oldest city in France. Interesting. Geography, climate, history, economy. And yeah, so all those hyphenated words were parts of France, geographical names. All right, trying to see my score compared to the global average, and as usual, it's not showing up for me. There we go. So yeah, it took me 134, which is pretty much exactly twice the global average. So a little slow on the draw today. Accuracy was pretty much in line. And that is Redactle number 71. Thanks for watching.